is Monday here. Kind of waking up, starting my week nice and early, heading straight down to the gym, do my full body lift. Starting off with hip thrusts, so you can see it. It's a great way to warm up the body, get everything going, followed with the lateral movement with some kind of rotation in the hip cars, which is very important for me as a goalkeeper, getting that flexibility in and that kind of mobility. Can be made for 1v1s, can be made for distribution, either or, and then a bit of ab work at the end of the first superset just to get the abs going. Tend to work with most of my things below 8, but the heavy lifts will go about 3 or 4ish, just so there's no fatigue in the kind of lower body muscles, where upper body I'll aim for about 5 to 6. So got just done my incline there and into this prayer stretch, which is unbelievable for the back. Really opens up the back and makes it nice and loose. Off to the park and just to do some sharp hands for the game on Tuesday. Nice to do some little plyos and some sprint stuff. So start with the 2-footed pogo, broad jumps, changing direction, keeping some nice tempo and distance. And these are followed by some plus jumps, which is nice to get the rhythm going and get both feet kind of firing at the same time. But yeah, these are good exercises I like to do before a game, gets my hamstrings going and gets all of kind of that stuff going, especially with the sprints as well. It allows me to open up my legs and I can kind of envision scenes of me sweeping or coming out for 1v1s, because sometimes I feel a little slow coming for 1v1s. But here, just got the cross stepping backwards and I've got to imagine that ball comes loose in front of me and I've got to sprint outside my box and come and sweep or deal with the ball. So yeah, and then just kind of finishing off, open up my legs fully, as well as a little bit of pushing off one legs. So Friday before the game, did a lot of cross taking because I knew about physical teams. Tomorrow, I just want nice clean hands. I want to be able to have good feet, good movement around the goal. That's what I'll focus on today. Start with some basic hands, doing some little movements left, right behind me, cones, and then finish off with some 2-directionals, going left, a bit too far, ball getting redirected, shuffling back towards the middle. So yeah, you see it all. into the last little exercise. What it's going to be, I'm going to start on one side, one of the tall cones, feet over to the opposite small cone, back into centre, catch. Just working on pretending I'm in that cutback position. The ball comes over, gets headed back into the middle, and I'm set there. Instead of kind of staying set at the far side or just cheating, because I don't know what that far man's going to do. Just getting that feet across, making sure I'm nice and active on the pitch, getting some good contacts, and it should be all good. So yeah, I'll do a couple of these each side when I'm done. Okay, session done, short and sharp, don't know how long that was, but we're ready for tomorrow. Got golf this evening, should be a good little workout, bit of recovery as well, and yeah. Little bit of news for all of you. So today's it's supposed to be match day. Game's been called off due to our lights just not working, so I'm going to be training tonight, so that means I can go a bit heavier. It's currently about just after 11:30. Just done a round of golf this morning, also did a round last night, so it's nice just to clear my head, do something I kind of enjoy. So now I'm going to head to the gym, lowers stuff, might do my plyos as well. I'm going to head back, do some work, do some editing, eat some food, do a few tasks on the house, and yeah, training's about 7:30ish, so yeah. So going into the gym here to do my lower strength, starting off with these Captain Morgans, which is quite nice to hold that contraction, kind of squeezing into the little medicine ball, kind of pushing all my force into it, and then going into these step into kind of lateral bounds that I do with the band here. And they're very good for kind of reacting on kind of me adjusting and bouncing each way, but got the drop jumps here, which are very nice for me as it allows me to think of me kind of setting and changing position. But yeah, like I said, I tend to do low reps on the heavy lifts, especially with the trap bar deadlift. But yeah, was joined by this fella called Ivan, I believe. I wanted to do some trap bar deadlift with me, so of course, and as well just decided to do a few step ups as well, and that's part of the normal routine. And you know, it's something kind of imagine me taking crosses as well. Driving that knee, and same with the lunges. Those lunges allow me to push up as quick as I can while keeping good form. But most of it overall is to kind of keep that power and that strength through the whole length of the hamstring, and overall it allows me to, you know, be able to last and gives that muscular endurance for sure. So a little change of plan, instead of going doing the sauna and all that in the gym, I'm just going to go and have a bath, just kind of the outside of the base of my left hamstring. It's a bit tender, so I think I'm just going to bath, Epsom salt it, and then rest this up, put my feet up this afternoon. Then got training tonight, which should be good. Hopefully there's a GK session, who knows, but it will be good to get some good work in. Normal kind of match day -2 lift for me. Tends to be quite my lower speed session. Start with just having a bit of food, some rice cakes and honey, just quick fire carbs into my clean complex, which kind of goes through every single stage of my clean, from the RDL to the hang pull, the high pull, the clean pull, and then the front squat to the end. I like to superset that kind of loading on my knees with the explosive kind of band jumps. This has probably been the most beneficial exercise that I've done in the past kind of 6 months, that allows me just to really explode and get used to jumping high. followed by these kind of landmine split lunges, allowing me to kind of imagine myself really, really pushing off. Like I said, I tend to do kind of this heavier lift into like a mobility lift, like this one, the step down, mobility of my knee, and then focusing on these hip drives here, imagining me sprinting, trying to gain a bit more force and a bit more acceleration in my sessions. Finished in the gym, guys. So it is Thursday. Yesterday done nothing, like I said, just went up to town, had some dinner there, it was quite nice. Now bit of an uglier day today at the field. Gonna be doing what I done the other day with the little shutter runs and then the longer distance kind of shutter runs. So nothing crazy. That's bad, that run. Didn't feel as bad today, but still, look at me, dripping. It's bad, honestly, but yeah, it was good. Good work this morning with the gym and the little sprints and then the little distances, the intensive and extensive. I think that's probably just over 3K covered. In this space is probably, I don't even know how long I've been out here, but weather's turned out to be okay. But yeah, good session. I'm gonna go home, either have porridge or a bagel with the eggs. But I'm loving the eggs at the moment, especially with what they can offer me nutritionally. Porridge will fill me up as well, but got to send a few texts, got to order a few things, a few new gloves, which will be interesting. And then I get my hair cut and go buy some stuff for my room at uni. So yeah, busy day, but should be nice and relaxed. Should be able to get my feet up a little bit. Fast explosive movements saves me coming home and doing all that stuff. But yeah, should be a good session. So my primer sessions normally are full body, but for this week decided to do my upper body workout with the pull-ups and the split landmine press to start, and add on a few little extra bits at the end, which I think I caught the last one. But yeah, just focusing on hitting all these groups and the push, the pull, and now the ab work. Right into a flat dumbbell press, just for pure strength reasons, to be honest. I like it. And then these little dumbbell row holds, contracting the muscles, squeezing at the top, getting used to that time under contraction. This is the band hammy thing that I love to do before games. It looks funny, it sounds funny. I need to get my stronger and bigger band, and it literally, you fire your cast for 8 seconds and your body's just getting used to going as hard as it can with these little elevated calf raise, lunge, whatever you want to call them. They're good, they work, and yeah. Just done in the gym, guys. Just saw uppers and a little bit of primer stuff. Need to do some hands or something like that before tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to do it or if I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go home, probably eat, and then I will decide what I'll do. If I don't do it, I want to be surprised because I just want to be fresh for tomorrow. Whoop said I haven't taken that much strain on my body. So yeah, we'll see what kind of happens. Yes guys, it is match day today. Very excited for it. First league game of the season, so should be a good one. Literally 5 minutes down the road, got to leave, gonna be late I think, gonna be cutting it close. Nothing this morning, just done a bit of work, bit of stuff with the kind of the social media stuff. Yeah, just kept busy this morning, and then now it's game time, so excited. Gotta head to the ground, it'll be a good game, and I'll next see you in the back of my goal. So, got a bit of match commentary from myself, just kind of highlighting what I think I've done well and what not. This is the first goal. I've got to stand up longer. Easiest thing for the striker to go around me, and it's an easy finish. Nice simple free kick. Kicking in the first half was okay. With the wind, those ones happen. those ones happen. The second one for sure. Just had to, clear my head. And especially with stuff like that, those ones, just being positive off my line with the crosses, I can easily come and take that cross for sure, and be nice and brave for it. Especially this one, I can easily come and get that for sure. Luckily, just pops down into me. Nice to redeem myself from the angle shot with this one. Nice with the foot save, it's quite nice, making that kind of the mistake I've made. Of course, the second goal, I've stood up here, haven't guessed, I've used my feet to block out in the way. But yeah, started off the second half with a few sweeps. It's always good to get that confidence of coming outside your box, nice and early on and a half. But yeah, had a lot more shots, was a lot of waves, especially going down to 10 men. We managed to pull it level at 2-2. This save I was very happy with. Only thing I would say for myself here is my body's way too open off the cross, I think, from the start. So I want to be more close off so I can be more kind of attacking from the corners. But yeah, I was happy with that save. This one, I didn't make this save. The reason I've got it in here is to show that I'm pushing off fully. These are saves last year where I didn't push off as much, where this year, I'm pushing off a lot. And I was very happy with these kind of saves I was making, the parries. But this goal, don't know. I think I could save it. It looked like I'm hooking the ball up, but in reality, it would just beat me for pace in the moment. This I was happy with, the 1v1. Big spread, beat the arm down. The only downside from myself is that I turn my body here and my arm protects my face instead of just staying up tall. But yeah, this is the last goal. Was one of those for sure. I had to take it.